Hello everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda, and today I have a bed that I am going to finally get fixed. I finally got up the nerve to do something to this bed because you all know that when you have an asparagus bed, they say don't cut your asparagus back, let the ferns grow. I'm not doing that today, y'all. These asparagus ferns are fixing to get cut down. They're not getting cut all the way down, but y'all, I just got to see for myself. I got to see if it's going to make a big difference once I cut these asparagus ferns back, if I still get asparagus, because y'all know I like my asparagus. I like to eat asparagus all throughout the year. I might be able to find a spear down there right now. But y'all, the chickens have made this one of their favorite beds. I am going to plant a lot of stuff in this bed. I'm going to cover this bed up. They're still going to have some spaces that I'm going to allow them to get in, but this asparagus bed is not going to be one of them because they have been digging up the asparagus crowns, and so I don't want to lose my crowns, because if I lose the crowns, I definitely will not have any asparagus. I might have to fix up a bed especially for the chickens so that they can have a place that they can go, and I think I will. I think I see the bed. I got the perfect bed for these chickens. I'm going to show you the bed that these chickens go. This is going to be their bed because they can clean this bed up for me. I think that they will enjoy this bed, and I am going to plant this bed out for them, and I'm going to let them have this bed, I think. Now, if I change my mind, y'all, don't hold it against me if I change my mind, because I also have this bed right here with the sweet potatoes in it. And after these sweet potatoes come out, I have to decide what to do with this bed. But this is a huge bed, so I don't know. I think it'd be easier for me to give them this bed because this bed is not that big. Right now, I got my stuff in here that I'm about to plant. I got some Napa cabbages that I have in these little containers right here. I have some celery. This is some of the pink celery. I'm going to put it in this bed. I got a lot of other stuff that I'm going to put in this bed. Y'all, so let's get started because it is getting late. It has been a busy, busy day. But first, y'all, look at the little cute rabbit. It is so cute. Okay, so I think I got a pretty good view of this bed. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start just whacking at this. I think I probably have to use these first. And most of the ferns are going to be gone. I'm going to give them to the chickens. I don't know if they want to eat this, but I'm going to give it to them. I'll see. There is a nest. And there is something on the nest. I'm going to need some raid. Can I have the raid, please? Can y'all see the nest? Y'all, when you're in your garden, be sure to be careful because these nests can be anywhere. And I mean, I could not see it until I got right in there up on it. Okay, maybe I won't have to get in there so close if I use this. I'm going to see if this will work. Yeah, I think it's going to work. So I am leaving the crown, but I'm taking just about everything else. So we'll see next season how much asparagus we got. So don't y'all forget what I did to this asparagus. I'm just telling you what is fixing to work for me, because I want this bed to not just be consumed with these asparagus spears. I don't want them to be, I don't want this bed to look like this all season long. And so it's important to me to go ahead and remove some of this out. If you've ever done this to your asparagus bed before, let me know how it turned out. Although it's done now, so. Okay, so for the rest of this, I'm probably going to just use my trimmers. I want to get this out of my way. And we will be giving it to the chicken. I don't know. I got to read about it first. Because y'all, I'm just not quick to just hand something to my chicken. What did I do with my sheep? I don't know. I'm going to leave this right here for now. And I am going to start pulling some of this out, and I'm going to use my rake to get some of it out so I can see. I don't want to remove any of my soil. I want all of my soil staying in this bed. I do have some other plants I have in here. I have some Swiss chard is already in here. There are some celery plants in here. And I think that is about it. There's some weeds. So you know we don't want those. I'll get them out. So I just want to get this out of my way until I can see. And y'all can see there are still grass and weeds around the bed. And right now, as I told you all, we are focusing on one spot at a time. And this spot that I'm focusing on right now is this bed. So that I can get this bed planted so that we can have a lot of food. In this area. And one thing I need to do is to get, I'm gonna have to get some irrigation set up to this bed also. That is one thing, y'all. This bed irrigation has never been fixed out. Oh, here's the sheep over here on the ground. And so you know I'm gonna have to get the irrigation fixed. Okay, so now I can take this and I can remove all of these plants. And these are my asparagus ferns. Okay, these are the plants that the chickens have eaten down to the nub. I'm gonna take these on down because I want to be able to put a cover over this bed. And y'all, these asparagus were stopping all of that. I could not get a cover on this bed, so. Uh-oh, that was one looked like it was ready to eat. That's okay. But y'all, I am finding out more and more that I don't like to just leave beds to things like, you know, asparagus that's being all tested. And that's what I call it when they got to have all of these rules attached to certain things. I just can't, Yeah, first of all, I just don't trust it. I don't trust it that it's true. Same way, you know, they got all the rules. They say that you can't cut back. Now, y'all know how bad those tulips and daffodils can look at the end of a season, at the end of spring. But they say, don't cut those tulips, don't cut those daffodils, let them die back. And most of the time, you just got to leave them, well, if you want a crop the next year. So is it very important? Now, this is different because those tulips and daffodils, you don't have to worry about, if they don't come back the next year, it don't take tulips and daffodils a long time. This asparagus takes a pretty good while to get established. So if you got some established asparagus, I don't recommend it, no one, to do this. It's just how important is it to you to not have that bed. And this is more of not how important it is to me than it is a learning experience for me. If it don't come back good next year, then I know this is not the good thing to do. But it's going to be a learning experience for me. Just like it was for me when I planted the carrots. Now, I know a lot of you probably already have done it. Some of you told me you have planted your carrots in your seed trays before and then planted them out into the garden. I had never done that before because I had heard that was not the thing to do. And I believed it because I never saw any carrots at the stores. I had never saw any carrots at the stores in those seed trays that you could purchase. So, you know, it starts. I never saw that. I seen all other kind of plants, but I had not saw any carrots. But they also said don't do the beets like that. Well, I started seeing beets at the stores, and I was like, well, if they can plant the beets out into seed trays and they can sell them at the store, then sure, I can grow beets in some of my seed trays. And y'all, right now, the ones that I planted in seed trays, I have beets over there. Started them from seed, and there are beets on it. And these beets grow faster than any beets I've ever planted before into the ground. So, yes, you can put your seeds into the trays and grow your beets. You can also put the seeds in your trays and grow your carrots, because I got some carrots over there that I have grown. Started them from seeds in the trays, and I'll show you all, if I don't forget, I'll show you all that right now there are some carrots. I'll even pull one up. I didn't pull one yet, but I did feel it, and I can see that there is a carrot. I don't know how big it is, but there is a carrot. So I said all that because I want you all to know. I said I wasn't going to cut all of this. I'm going to cut a little bit of this off because it looks kind of bad. But now we are going to plant this bed. But I told you all, I need to put down some irrigation. I'm not going to worry about all of the little, I'm not going to worry about everything that is in here, all these little, there's a big, that was one of my crowns, so I don't want to, I know I don't want to pull the crowns up, but I don't mind pulling up some of these plants. You're not supposed to really cover those crowns either, but it's, the chickens have been covering the crown, and so the crowns are already covered, so it's going to be kind of hard to worry about them right now. Okay, that was a Swiss chard that I just pulled up, so it is okay. It has to be out. Okay, now. Okay, that's a crown. I just stuck it back under there. It's probably not going to do that much, but for the most part, it's looking dormant right now. All of them are not. Some of them are still, you know, just growing a lot of stuff. So as you can see now what this bed is looking like, I'm just going to kind of move it out some. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in the irrigation. Y'all know this happens every year, but it's just hard for me to get used to it getting dark so early. And then today it was hot. It was very hot today. So I did not come out and start working in the garden real early today. Well, I came out. I'm gonna say that I did not start to filming real early today. Okay, so I got me a piece of tubing that I'm going to use to run from this 1/2-inch tubing to this bed. Get that out of my way. And I'm just gonna punch a hole. I'm gonna put in one of these couplers. I'm gonna need one on both ends. That one don't have a hole, that's a goose plug. Okay, so this one has a hole. Plug it into my hole right here. Green frog. And yes, I didn't tell y'all, I haven't had a lot of problems with the worms. I've been spraying that BT, but what I am having problems with now, out here eating my plants, are the same thing that I had problems with last season. That is the grasshoppers and the locusts. I guess it's locusts. I know it's grasshoppers, but yeah, they locusts. I think those brown ones are locusts. The green ones are grasshoppers and the brown ones are locusts. If I'm wrong, let me know. They could be both the same thing, but I'm thinking that they are different because of their different colors. But those are what I've been having problems with eating my plants. And so I've been trying to keep an eye on them and really just kind of getting them off one at a time. Okay, but I just wanted to tell you all that in case I had not already told you. Yeah, that is what is out here. That is what is out here eating my plants. I ordered these little tiny pieces like this twice. And it was not enough. And I did not save any money by ordering these tiny pieces of this irrigation drip tubing. You would save money by going ahead and just ordering the large one. And that's what I should have done in the first place. I should have just ordered the roll. So this time I did order the roll. And I think the roll is like 500 feet. And I have been ordering these small ones, which are about, I think they are 100 feet. I think they're 100 feet long. And so I've ordered about 3 of those. And I paid about the same thing for 300 feet as I am paying for 500 feet. So I didn't save any money doing that. So that's why I'm saying, if you can, go ahead and get you 500 feet long tubing. Save yourself some time and money. The first time I did order that, and that is when I did the area over there where the okra, and I had the purple hull peas and all that had irrigation running to them. So I did that. I put some over there for that, but I tried to save some money, and I spent more by trying to save on it this time. So I learned my lesson from that. Another thing that goes really fast are these landscape stations. But y'all, it is a good feeling once you have the water running through your plant. You don't want to have it too close together. Remember that the water will flow. I can use a few more of the staples. I got one more in my pocket. I will put some more in here to make sure that it is held down good. But now I want to give it some water. Oh, first I want to give it some of this blood meal, because these plants are going to be needing some blood meal. I think I will give it the water first. I won't be washing my limbs away. And I will be fixing up another bed for my chickens. I don't know if that's some onions right there or those are weeds. Look like onions. Might be weeds. And y'all know that there is fish emulsion in this water. Fish emulsion is in this water. There's also some more bloom in this spray. There is some BT in this spray. BT, I got 4 things in this spray. I got some fish emulsion, some BT, some Dawn dish liquid, and some more bloom. All of those are in this spray, and they're over there in the NEWTRY fertilizer injector. So NEWTRY fertilizer injector, I know all this, it's meant to be a fertilizer, but y'all, it's more than a fertilizer. It is awesome. I love that NEWTRY fertilizer injector. So you are interested, look down into the description box. It's always in the description box. So y'all, this thing has saved me so much time, so much anxiety, so much work. Because right now, I am feeding, I am getting rid of pests, and I'm feeding with more than one type. I've got 0, 10, 10, and 5, 1, 1 in here. So yeah, I am enjoying this. This is really working for me. All right, so I think that's enough water. And I'm going to now give it some blood meal. What is this in this thing? What is this? This is, y'all, this rock. What is that, a rock? Yeah, what is that? No, that ain't no rock. I don't know what that is. What is this? I think it's some hard blood meal, but it's scared. How the blood meal get hard down in here? I got some hard blood meal down in here. But it scared me. Because I'm not used to sticking my hand into this bag and feeling anything hard like this. I thought it was a rock. It already scared me. Then I thought it was a rock. But I am going to start sticking in some plant. I have some more fertilizer over there I want to put in. Okay, so we put some of the blood meal. Now I got some of my Asparagus organic vegetable food, herb and vegetable food. There we go. There's not very much in here. I'm just going to put what I have into this bed. Let's get our plants. I went from one side of the garden to the other side of the garden, and I'm serious. It got 4 shades darker out here. So I'm finna just start throwing these plants into this bed, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, so I have got this bed planted up. It is about dark out here. So all I'm gonna do now is try not to fall and water these plants in. I have some snapdragons, some pansies. I have a couple of different types of cabbages. I have some Napa cabbages, and I have some, I don't know what the other, I think the other one might be some red cabbages. Then again, they might not be red cabbage, but it's a lot of food. And you know I planted some celery first. I did celery, and I already had some celery and some Swiss chard in here. The Swiss chard right here that the chickens been eating on a lot. So they're gonna have to give up this bed, and I am gonna fix this bed up. Y'all make me do it, make me stick to it. I'm gonna get this bed fixed up for the chicks, and this will probably be in the next couple of days. Because when they come out, I want them to have a bed that I don't mind them just eating in, and I'll have it planted full of greens and stuff that they love to eat. And so they ate plenty of greens today, and y'all, they eat plenty of greens during the fall season because I always plant extra. So if the worms get on some and they get all of those, they get some that, like if I end up kind of thinning them out, if they're too thick, I'll give them, and then as you see, I have been letting them free range in this bed. And so this bed should be probably overfilled with nitrogen. I hope it's not too much nitrogen in here. But I don't notice that they have done, I haven't noticed any fresh droppings in this bed. So this bed is watered in good. And y'all, I am just staying out here just like it's not dark. But y'all, this is how I love gardening. But I am going to let this bed go. I'm not even gonna clean up my mess this time. I'll come back out here early in the morning and get it. I got a lot of stuff inside that I need to do. And first thing I need to do though is plant this pansy that I left laying right here. Did y'all see that I didn't plant that? I know y'all probably did. Y'all probably was telling me to get it. So I heard you and I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna water it in because y'all, this bed was very dry. But it will get watered in. The chickens are all in for the night. I did tell you all that I was going to show you all. I gotta get my tools in though. I can't leave my tools out here. I can leave my pot laying on the ground. I can't leave my fertilizer, although we're not supposed to get any rain for the next week or so or more. And I am going to take these, and I want to show y'all these carrots. Okay, I want to show you all the carrots. Let's see, I don't have it. I got it all over the place. Let me see if I can turn this around. Okay, so I want to show you all the carrots. And this is where I planted the carrots that I started from seed inside the house, and I bought them and planted them out here. And there are carrots that are growing on here. I don't know how long they are. I don't know how big they are. I'm gonna reach in here and grab one. That one look kind of weird. That's a carrot. But look, what I don't like is that it has, look at all of this. I don't like all this and then just this. But let me try to get another one. And it's probably because I've been putting so much of this fish emulsion on there when I'm watering. So you have to, remember not to put so much of the fish emulsion on, you know, when I'm watering, sometimes I forget, and before I know it, I've started watering over here. Now, this is I didn't know I had some red carrots planted. That's a red carrot right there. I can tell that it's small. Let's see what this one, let's see. These right here, this two close ones. But, oh, I broke it. Okay, I broke one. I broke it, and this is what it was looking like. It's smaller than that one. But y'all, my point is there are carrots growing in here. I'm not going to pull them all up since I see that they're not that large. But I wanted to show you all that they will grow. And I did still plant them pretty close. It doesn't hurt for me to kind of come in here and pull some of these out, although I really don't want to. I'm kind of pushing my finger down in there trying to move them apart. But y'all, these are carrots. And I would eat these, but I've been spraying fish emulsion on them. But let me show you my beet. Okay, so I planted beets inside the house, bought them out here, and put them in here. But y'all already know that you can get the beets because they sell the beets at the store and you can buy them. You see that beet right there? That is a beet. And then I have one over here. Well, I have a couple, I have more than one. Have some over here in this bed. And I already told you all that I did see that I have some spinach out here. But also, I got some ground cherries that are ready. I probably harvest me a few of those, take them inside and wash them. But everything's growing so good. But this is a nice beet right here. Has a nice, I mean, the beet is about that big. And that one, on that one. And then I have another one. No, that's not a beet. But there is the spinach right there. Something has been biting on it. And I know it's a cricket or a locust. And let's see what these radishes look like. They are the radishes. Oops. They are the radishes right here. Let's see if I can stick my hand down in here. Pull up one radish. I should have left this one. I'm going to take it in. And I'm just going to take it in. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to make a little meal out of this. And I see another one right here. I'm gonna make me a little small meal out of this because I eat the greens. You can't eat these carrot greens also. You can make different things out of them. Y'all see a lot of eggplant over there that needs to be harvested, but I'm not out here to harvest. Really, I was basically trying to show you all that we do have some beets. Not beets. We have some radishes and some carrots that are growing underneath here. And the radishes has not been very long being planted. So I told you in 30 days, you can have some radishes that are big enough to eat. If you don't plant them too close. There are more radishes underneath this soil. They all seem to be, well, the ones I felt seem to be about this size. So, yeah. So we are growing a lot of food out here. I am very excited about it. And it is dark out here. So I hope that you all have enjoyed this video today and that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.